Two men's prayers. Who's right with God? Luke 18:9-14. Jesus told this parable about some who were confident that they were righteous, and they looked down on everyone else. Two men went up to the temple to pray, one a Pharisee and the other a tax collector. Robber? Evildoer? Adulterer? The Pharisee stood and prayed about himself. God, I thank you for me. I'm not like other people. I'm not like those robbers, evildoers, and those who commit adultery. I fast twice a week. I give a tenth of everything I get. I am definitely not like that tax collector over there. However, the tax collector stood far off. He wouldn't even look up to heaven. He brought his hand to his heart, beat his chest, and prayed, God, forgive me. I have sinned against other people and you. Be merciful to me, Lord. I tell you, the sinner went home accepted by God, but not the Pharisee. Those who are proud and exalt themselves will be humbled, but those who humble themselves will be lifted up. The rich fool. What's really important? Luke 12:13-21. One day, a man from the crowd said to Jesus, Teacher, tell my brother to divide the inheritance with me. Man, who made me a judge or a referee between you two? Watch out and guard yourself from all types of greed, because one's life does not consist of the abundance of his possessions. Then he talked to the crowd. Jesus told them this parable. The land of a certain rich man produced an abundant harvest. His laborers were busy gathering the crops and storing them in the barn. We have a problem here. We don't have enough room for the crops. What should I do? I have nowhere to store my crops. I've got an idea. I will tear down my old barn and build bigger ones. Then I can store all my grain and goods there. And I will say to myself, you have plenty of goods stored up for many years. Take life easy. Eat, drink, be merry. But God said to him, You fool, this very night your life will be over. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself? So it is with the one who stores up riches for himself but has no relationship with God. Two men, one rich and one poor. Who wins? Luke 16:19-31. There was a rich man who lived in luxury. He dressed in purple and fine linen. He had extravagant feasts every day. But at his gate lay a poor man named Lazarus, whose body was covered with sores. Welcome, my brothers. Let's have a party. We have such a good life. Yes, let's eat, drink, and be merry. Here, doggy, a little treat for you. Lazarus longed to eat what fell from the rich man's table. Thank you, my friend. In addition, the dog came and licked his sores. That night, poor Lazarus died, and so did the rich man. Oh, my heart, brother! The angels carried Lazarus to Abraham's side, but the rich man was buried and went to the place of the dead. It's so hot! I'm thirsty, He was tormented and tortured in the fire. He looked up and saw Abraham far off with Lazarus at his side. So he called out, "Father Abraham! Father Abraham! Have mercy on me, Father Abraham! Send Lazarus to dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue. I am so thirsty in this fire." But Abraham said, "Son, remember that in your lifetime you received your good things, while Lazarus received bad things. But now he is comforted here, and you are in agony. Besides all this, a great chasm, a big divide is fixed between us, so those who want to cross over from here to you cannot do so, and no one can cross from there to come here." My brothers, Father Abraham, Father Abraham! Then I beg you, Father, send Lazarus to my father's house to warn my 5 brothers, so that they don't come into this place of torment. They have Moses and the prophets. Let them listen to them. Thus said the Lord in the books of Moses. No way! Lazarus is alive! No, Father Abraham. But if someone from the dead goes to them, they will repent. If they do not listen to Moses and the prophets, they will not be convinced even if someone rises from the dead. The Prodigal Son, wasteful and self-centered. Luke 15:11 through 32. Many tax collectors and sinners gathered around Jesus to dine with him and hear his teachings. The Pharisees and the teachers of the law were not happy about this. "You should not be dining with these sinners." Then Jesus told them this parable. "Let me tell you a story. There was a man who had 2 sons, younger son, older son. One day, 'It is so boring here. This work is so dirty. No fun. Just work. I'd rather die. I can't take it anymore. I know what to do.' The younger son ran to his house. 'Father, Father, give me my share of the estate. I want it now.' So the father divided his property between the 2 brothers. Not long after that, the younger son packed up all he had. He left his home and set off for a distant country. 'Beautiful new world, here I come.' My son." He traveled far. "I'm so free." When he entered the town, he was very excited. "Wow, this is the life I like. Win, yeah, I win again. This feels good." In this town, the younger son spent all his money in wild living. "I am having so much fun." But not long after that, there was a severe crisis in that country. He lost everything and became penniless. He was kicked out of his house, and he became homeless. His friends deserted him. He could not find a job. Finally, he was hired at a pig farm. He was so hungry, he even wanted to fill his stomach with the food that the pigs were eating. Ouch! But no one, not even the pigs, would give him anything to eat. He was hungry, lonely, and sad. What should I do? Finally, he came to his senses. My father has many servants and plenty of food, but here I am starving to death. I will leave this place and go back to my father's house. I will say to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. Make me like one of your hired servants. I am no longer worthy to be called your son.'" Meanwhile, could it be? While the younger son was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion for him. He immediately ran to him. "My son is back! Father, my son!" The father threw his arms around the younger son and kissed him. "Oh, my son, you have come back. Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you, and I am no longer worthy to be called your son." "Don't worry, my son. Let me put this ring on your finger. Quick, bring the best robe and shoes for him. Bring the fattened calf and kill it. Let's have a feast and celebrate." "Yes, master." "For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." Meanwhile, the older son was in the field. When he came near the house, he heard music and dancing. "What is going on in the house?" "Hey, your brother has come and your father has killed the fattened calf because he has him back safe and sound." "That is so unfair." The older brother became very angry and refused to go in. So his father went out and pleaded with him. "Come, my son, let's celebrate your younger brother's homecoming." "Look, father, all these years I've been slaving for you and never disobeyed your orders. Yet you never gave me even a young goat so I could celebrate with my friends. But when this son of yours, who has squandered your property with prostitutes, comes home, you killed the fattened calf for him." "My son, you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we have to celebrate and be glad, because this brother of yours was dead, and he is alive again. He was lost, and now he is found."